Previously on...
Grandma, no! So feisty. Old man brigade. Oh, look at the art, it's so pretty. Oh, look how cute it is. She's a pick-me!
Lebkuchen's my favorite.
I'll be there, Leb. I love Lebkuchen the best. 20% sass. That's no bueno. You're a pick-me, Freya.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise.
A marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads... whatever that is. What are those things? Those are candles. I'm gonna have to blur some of this out. Huh?
These shoes. They match my outfit perfectly. It's as though they were made for me. Ooh!
Love that. All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. Are you sure, girlfriend? Because they do think we're a witch. Oh, that was cute. From now on, it's Miss Elise to you. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so cute. I didn't expect it to be in Japanese though. Just imagine she like runs into town and is singing. Oh. I love the anime maniacal laughter. Oh. Make everyone look at me. Let me shine brighter than anyone else. Oh. Oh, got a little bit crazy eyes at the end there, Elise. Ooh, that was amazing. I loved every moment of that. Oh. On your feet, Elise. Explain yourself. Oh, what is there to explain, Father? Did you not hear yourself, lass? Parading into St. Valpurga's place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Johann. Words of egotism, vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. Oh. Maybe we did go into town singing that. Oh, he's pointing his cane at us. I've always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie.
You old geezer.
Why, you? A witch. A witch of old Holoskin.
I am not a witch, you.
Oh, listen here, you wretch.
That's enough.
Father Hans sounded familiar. I wonder who's voice acting him. I guess all these voices sound kind of familiar, though. I've heard enough. Old Jochen has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. He's gonna have to apologize himself. Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware. Oh, she was singing and dancing in the square. I gotta admit, if somebody I knew came into town singing, hey, look at me, I want to be better than you, I also might be like, hey. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, Father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed. Your... Oh, what does any of this have to do with sin, Father? This old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. Okay, but we don't want to be a witch. So I'm not going anywhere. Very well, Father. Okay, I would be inclined to probably, like, out of emotion be like, I'm not going anywhere. But I feel like that's going to maybe backfire on us. So I'm going to do it very well, Father. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do, if it makes you happy. Also, I'm sorry, my voice is, like, thrashed today, and I don't know why. Yet there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Jochen accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, Father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all.
Out with it!
I am not a mere maid of all work. I'm one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. That's valid. We weren't treated very nicely in the last episode. Very well, Elise. You've made yourself heard. Oh. Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? Eyeball butterfly. An old acquaintance of yours, lass. Do you think that's our grandma? What? You're favored by him, Elise. Frightfully so, frightfully so. You're clad in his will from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes. My shoes? Those very shoes, Elise, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Is it Grandma? Is it Granny? Get away from me! Grandma, you have beautiful nails, though. Who is your tech? Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise? How do you know my name? His blessings, his will. He himself is writhing in your veins, lass. Ew, I don't like that. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. I think it's Granny. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true. Granny, your nails. Those stilettos, they're amazing.
What is this?
My wishes, you say? Even Elise has nice nails. Why, yes. For a maid of all work, you'd think her nails would be kind of like, you know, short and jagged. Why, yes. Opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desires, unlike any other, Elise. Is it not? Because I thought we all kind of had those same desires. I don't understand. You do, Elise. Tell me, what is it you most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire? That's fortune. Fortunate you are, Elise. Deep in this woodland, there is a patron saint whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. Back to the beautiful storybook kind of vibe. All that's requested in return are 3 gifts, made from the testaments to one's desire. Reach his dwelling with all these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A womb. Okay, whispers of the damned in my ears. A womb, carrier of life. Your basket is to hold all that is sacred. I don't really like the womb metaphor. Actually, now that the crows are eating the tender flesh of earthly desire. Oh, maybe. Oh, these are what we saw in the statues. Okay. This sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. You are to reach the gates of his dwelling, carrying all 3 gifts. This dwelling kind of has graveyard vibes, Granny. You, look at his hands. Voice your innermost desire. Surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain. Kinda looks like we got the flames of hell behind us, Granny. For such is his blessing, and such is your desire.
Elise?
Lebkuchen! Elise, are you listening? Where did she go?
Elise.
Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go? I wonder if, like, everyone just watched me, like, talk to myself in the square, like, holding my hands out, like, old hag? Or if I was just standing here, like, in shock. Because, like, you know, the second one's probably okay. The first one, suspicion's gonna go up.
Elise?
What's the matter with you?
Lebkuchen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leb. It's best we let her rest a while.
We can sit with you, Elise.
Oh, it's best we give her some space, Jakob. I'm alright. I felt a little dizzy, is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I have already started. My, now you've done it, Elise. For goodness sake. Oh, little music note at the end. Oh, that's why I'm dying of hunger. Okay, let's open up the menu and eat something. The happy sign as we starve. Okay. Maybe we ought to go buy some bread. Let's go buy some bread and we'll discuss what just happened to us. That was wild. There's men here, but we'll talk to them in a second. Muffy. Okay, first let's discuss what just happened. Okay, Muffy, don't push me. So, I guess we gotta go to the woods and get stuff. And we have to give the object of our affection? Object of, yeah, whoever we like, I guess. So, I get the vibes that if we do this, they're gonna die. So, maybe I should have gone for Freya instead. I know there are 9 endings, and so I'm sure, like, one of the endings is, oh, you get suspicion too high and they burn you because you're a witch. And I'm sure an ending is, like, you get your fortune. And then I wonder what the other endings are. Maybe one is, like, you go crazy. Maybe one is you starve. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. But I don't really want to sacrifice Lebkuchen. But we've already kind of gone down the Lebkuchen route, so...
Good day, ma'am. I was helping Granny Gretel.
Oh, you can't expect me to believe that.
It's true, I promise, on my auntie's life.
Helping her with what, then?
Granny Gretel gives me bread whenever I come visit, you see. She asked me to taste all her pies for the festival.
Is that so?
It is so. It really is so, Elise.
You best not try Granny Gretel's patience, Mandy. She's too old for that.
It's Miffy.
So Elise does just get her name wrong all the time.
Miffy, Molly, Mubby, it's all the same to me. It's not that silly of a name.
Oh, Muffin. How much money do I don't have much money. Oh, wait. Wait, aren't we also... Are we... Nah, I'm just gonna buy bread. It's fine. Back. See you, Granny. Okay, item. Oh, we could have eaten a grape. Well, we'll eat a grape too. Okay. Hopefully that'll keep us good for a bit. And now I guess we just talk to people and do some chores. Hi. Hard at work in those shoes, are you? They hardly make a difference, Mr. Guido. Come now, lads. We ought to get to the logging camp. Oh, so y'all are lumber people. What are they called? Lumberjacks? Getting that maple done in one day won't be an easy task. Whoa, one day. That does sound hard. I must say, I'm not confident either. All we need is a little cheer, lad. The townsfolk feeling jolly again. Wow, I see where Freya gets her personality from. There's no shortage of joy in this lass, that's for certain. We all saw you twirling about the village square, Elise. Never imagined you could sing. Oh, that wasn't... Way to keep up the cheerful mood, lass. That's precisely what Kieferberg needs most this week. I suppose. Keep that in mind, Elise. You must share more of that song and dance, you hear? I don't know. If I found some, like, red shoes and a box in my garden, and then it caused me to run into town and sing and dance a song, and then I saw, like, a vision of an old lady telling me to go to the woods, I might take the shoes off. Might take them off. What if she can't take them off now? Ooh, that'd be freaky.
Look, Mama, they're so shiny. You stole those, Elise. Be honest.
I didn't steal them, you. Settle down now, you two. More importantly, are you all right, my dear? About earlier, There's no need to hold your tongue, Elise. The townsfolk made too much of it. That wasn't remotely acceptable.
Everyone knows old Johan's lost his wits.
Don't you start, Apfel.
Oh, Mama, can I get shoes like that too? You have ugly ogre feet, Grinja. Mama, Apfel's being mean again.
Can't you two see I'm trying to talk to Elise? I'm all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Thank you. We can catch up later, Elise. I'd best go. I ought to have a word with Eugen. My goats aren't doing so good.
Ogre feet, Apfel. Matilda. Oh, Elise, you scared me stiff earlier.
I did? It takes a great deal of courage to put those two in their place. You did well, Elise. They're the ones being unreasonable. Mrs. Matilda. They'll be babbling on and on about it in church, I'd wager. Would you say they'll be wanting a word with me, Mrs. Matilda? They might, but you have nothing to fret about, Elise. I can assure you not one soul in Kieferberg thinks ill of you, my dear. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you, Mrs. Matilda. Besides, the townsfolk are still shaken by that windstorm. I'd say they'll forget all about you and your shoes by the afternoon. Well, I wouldn't be so certain. Ah, there you are, Elise. Old Jochen truly went too far. I suppose. There's no need to hold your tongue, lass. That was far from reasonable. Nobody agrees with him. I suppose there comes a time when older folks lose their minds. Now that's a different story, Mariella. I wouldn't say... There's no story, Ludwig. Elise was singing and dancing, so what? Truly, old Jochen's outburst was rather distasteful. He did accuse me of being a witch. But I have been meaning to ask where you got those shoes, Elise. Oh, there. You don't have to tell us, Elise. You were right about what you said. We all should be treating you with a little more respect. Thank you. Oh, but I'm awfully curious. Oh, she just do a little spin over there? Alright, I guess let's go in church.
Lebkuchen.
Oh, wait. I'm not so certain I want to talk to these two. I'm hoping you've had some time to think, Elise. Kieferberg needs order and fellowship, Hans. It needs stability. We can't keep going like this. Going like what? You're well aware of what I'm talking about, lass. Let's keep our cool, old Jochen. Elise has spared it some thought, I'm certain. Let's say I have. You ought to listen to your elders, lass. Alright, boomer. I'm here for my earful, I suppose. You're no child, Elise. Oh, for goodness sake. I'll spare you, Elise. You're aware you've said too much. I couldn't have stayed silent, you know that. I agree, it was their fault, Elise, but we both know this will only get you the wrong kind of attention. Old Jochen's, to be exact. I'm well aware, Lebkuchen. There's no real need for you to fret over this, you know. There is the utmost need for me to fret over it, Elise. I'll keep Father Hans from dwelling on it too much. All right. Why don't you meet me here at dusk, Elise? We could both use a little downtime, wouldn't you say? I'll be here. I like Lebkuchen's music. It's very... Or is it the church music? I don't know. Whatever theme it is, I like it. It's very calming. Alright. We could pick apples or we could chop some wood. We'll chop some wood, but maybe let's see what other people have to say first. Oh, and Freya too. My, Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. That's precisely what we're chatting about with Freya. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Mrs. Brunhilde, I wouldn't say I'm... You're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Oh, yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Well, we'll come back and talk to them later, because they've got the job I want to do. Another job that I don't want to do. Okay, I guess if I want to talk to them, I have to talk to both of them. If it's not the last of the moment. Tell us all about those shoes, why don't you? What about them, Mrs. Vilma? What about them, she says. Out with it, lass. We're losing our minds here. Well, Okay, probably calling them old hags is not gonna, fare well for me, so. I found them under Granny Hola's bed this morning. It seems they were a gift she intended to give me, but I can't say I'm too convinced, Elise. What? There's no way old Hola could have afforded those. You, on the other hand. I wasn't aware you had the means, Elise. And I don't, as you know. Why, but neither did old Hola. So you mean to say you found them under her bed? That is what I said, Mrs. Elma. Old Hola was full of surprises, that's true. How could we forget about the day she brought Elise to Kieferberg? Lord knows what else that old lass was hiding, huh? Yes! Ooh, and it cleared us. We went from 10% to 0. And the town is clear now. We can walk other places. A clothesline. Mrs. Vilma's got a whole shed for herself, and yet... Fashioned out of old barrels, the rickety cart rests cradling a couple of worn-out buckets. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I would want to, drag this up the stairs either. Are they stairs? They kind of look like stairs. How many afternoons did I spend here washing these folks' clothes, I wonder? Kieferberg's washing well. A statue of a fish stands in its center. It's a very pretty washing well. You spent plenty of time repairing the stable's roof, that's for certain. Hard at work, are you, Elise? As always, Mr. Heinrich. Heard about Eugen's horses, then? Folks are more interested in what happened this morning, Heinrich. What about your horses, Mr. Eugen? I'm getting a couple new ones is all. Nothing of great importance. I wouldn't put it like that, lad. Horsepower is essential to your business, isn't it? Merchants can't lift a finger without their horses. Oh, that's great news, Mr. Eugen. Kieferberg, too. I'll be lending a hand with the preparations. Full of promises, aren't we? Oh, I can walk in here. How did they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed and golden, the wheat heads swayed gently in the spring breeze. Granny Hola used to have plenty of cabbages in our backyard. Several cabbages have flourished on the field, nearly ripe enough to be picked. Chicken. I wonder if this thing does anything to scare birds off. An old shirt and straw hat rests mounted on a flimsy wooden structure. I stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugen, and look at them now. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been raked together in a disorganized pile. I like this music. It's very cute. Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets, some of them looking rather withered and dry. Is there a watering the beets minigame? I don't like beets. Or, I guess I've only had pickled beets. I don't like pickled beets. I don't know why, but I love this smell. Several stalks of corn stand tall, their leaves a vibrant dark green. Does corn grow tall in the spring? I thought it grew in the summer. What state grows a lot of corn? Is it Indiana? Indiana, tell me. Does corn grow in the spring? Taking those shoes for a ride about town, are you, Elise? That's all right, Mr. Wilhelm. Just say your piece. Nothing of the sort, lass. In fact, it's a joy to see some cheer back in Kieferberg. Is that so? Old Jochen doesn't know what he's saying, Elise. Huh? It's the small things in life, you see. A shiny new pair of shoes, a new hat, even a pair of socks. I suppose. Make the most of what brings you joy, Elise. You'll be much happier that way. Great words of advice, Mr. Wilhelm. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love the animation of the windmill. Very cute. Sparkle. I item get acquired 1 toy horse. Huh. Wonder what I can do with it. If it wasn't for Granny Gretel, I'd have to make my own bread every other day. A workbench sits outside, typically used by the townsfolk of Kieferberg to bag newly milled flour. It's very nice that we don't have to make our own. Can I go inside? It's locked, I suppose. It's not like I make my own bread. I don't need to get in here. Oh, well, guess that answers that question. Okay. Let's go to the next... Oh! Doorway. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess I can't go in and actually, like, interact with them. But they're very cute. These must be the new horses? I guess? I remember seeing a snake or two hiding in this hay not long ago. Ugh. Stacked with hay and firewood, Kieferberg's stables house much of the town's livestock. Oh, so like this is like a shared stable? Are these like shared gardens too then? That would make sense. Ooh. Little fairy circle again, cute. Or fairy ring, what are they called? I've been told it was Freya's mother who decorated their home. I can see where Freya got her creativity from, I suppose. It's very cute. Little heart. Talk to you in a second, old woman. I don't even remember who used to live here. In its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. Oh. Huh. Well, it looks like the bird's on my head! Okay. Okay, what... Oh, how dreadful. Look what that windstorm did to our poor alleys. What did it do? It did away with a few things, I see. You made too little of it, Elise. I don't know what else there is to say about the windstorm, Mrs. Hoadley. Most of the townsfolk have already put it behind them. So why can't you? Old Johan's just as concerned as I am, lass, and for good reason. Oh, here we go again with the old Johan. Oh, that reminds me. I can assure you, Mrs. Odeley, these shoes aren't... Old Wilhelm's making a rosary for my precious granddaughter Gisela, you see. Won't you please go see if it's ready for me, Elise? I suppose. We just saw him. Okay, time to backtrack. Say, Mr. Wilhelm, Mrs. Odeley asked me to see about her rosary. Oh, that old hag can't give me a moment of peace. Oh, I suppose. That way she can come by my workshop this afternoon, will ya? I'll rustle her up a rosary in no time at all. Thought you were making her a new one. In a way, lass. Haven't you heard of repurposing? It'll be the best rosary she's ever seen. Huh. Maybe then she'll stop nagging me. Well, I won't tell her that part. Mr. Wilhelm says you can come by his workshop this afternoon, Mrs. Odeley. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dearie. Old Wilhelm has a way with these kinds of things, doesn't he? I suppose, yes. Ooh! Grape juice. What's this? It makes me feel at ease, lass. I think it might come in handy. Thank you. I suppose. You think it's a wine that's just being called grape juice? These are all old requests for Mrs. Mariella. I suppose some of the townsfolk still gather here, even though she's moved across the street. Wonder what kinds of requests. Yeah, I think we've seen all of the town then. Well, let's do a work then. Let's do a job. We're gonna do the wood chopping job. Because we did the apple catching one last time, so. Mama won't let me chop wood for her. Don't be silly, Jakob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet. Can you get us some wood for the hearth, Elise? Of course, Mrs. Linda. Your mother's right, Jakob. You're too little.
I'm not.
You're a stubborn lad, that's what you are. Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead? Chop, chop, chop! Chop, chop, chop! Starto. Chop, kick. Chop, right kick. Okay, I'm gonna use both pointer fingers. Maybe that will be better than if I try to flip between two on my left hand. E chop, R kick. E chop, R kick. Chop, R kick. Chop. Kick. Chop. Chop. Kick. 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 Chop. Chop. Kick. Chop. Ooh, kick. Kick. Chop. Chop. Kick. Chop. Kick. Kick. Chop. Kick. Chop. Chop. Oh, kick. Chop. Yeah. We did so good. Okay. Chop, kick, chop, kick. Chop, or kick. Chop. Oh, no. Shoot. I hit kick. 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 Was that Lebkuchen that smacked us? Kick. Chop. Kick. 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 Ooh, chop. Kick. Kick. Chop. Chop. Kick. Oh, chop. Kick. Kick. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shoot. Chop. Kick. Kick. I think we did pretty good. Ooh. Whoa, we did A rank. Nice. Oh, we're gonna get so much monies. I was gonna say we're not gonna try again. We did good. Oh. Ooh! Oh, I knew I could rely on you, Elise. That's a lot of logs. Here you go, my dear. Ooh, that's so much money. So much tiffle. Thank you, Mrs. Linda. Nice. Guess it's afternoon time now. Oh, shoot, we're getting hungry again. Man, bread costs so much money. I never thought I'd find you, Elise.
For goodness sake!
Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your...
Anyway,
I don't have food for you, shoo-shoo. But Elise, it's your... My what? Your friend! Gasp. The zoom in. The lass with the funny hat. She's right outside. I love the sweat image. It's so funny. Take me to her, Molly, right now. Mubby. My, you're covered in dirt, lass.
oh, but
I'm... She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. She thinks... Angelica, don't be rude. Angelica? I thought we were calling her Grunia. Do you know this lass, Lisbeth?
you know.
Elise said she's from Premoldorf.
Oh, that's...
Oh, I'm not from Premoldorf. I've never had a...
I haven't the faintest idea, Ariana.
Oh, but
I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise, do you know her?
We do happen to know Elise, but how do you know her, lass?
Elise said she's adopted.
When did you hear about all this, Melly? What? All the townsfolk just call her the wrong name?
Oh, if you'd please tell me where. Look, Mama, she is a tiny scarecrow.
oh, but
Ooh, on her dress pocket. Forgive me, but does anyone know where I can find Elise? Rosmarine!
Elise,
Cute little Rosmarine.
for goodness sake.
What are you doing here, you? So you do know the last Elise? Yes, she's...
Keep it together, Elise.
Think, Elise, think. Her face here, too. Distant cousin from Primeldorf. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise. I do recall old Hola's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yeah, exactly. Rosmarine here's my aunt's granddaughter.
But
It's Rosenmarine. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you, Rosenmarine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting quite late. We'd best move along before... but do tell me, my dear. How long have you known you had a cousin? Granny Holla told me about her. She said Rosmarine here might show up one day, you see? I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad I got to meet my cousin. Oh, I see. And she and she turned up just in time for the festival, too. Mama, can the funny lady come play with us?
of course.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't want to bother you, Rosenmarine. You're all very welcoming, but we ought to move along and... One wonders, Elise. How did you meet your cousin, then? She sent someone to Kieferberg? But that doesn't make sense to me. I
That you mentioned
found her all alone at the crossroads. Such a silly story, isn't it, Rosmarine? Yes, that's right. In fact, I took her for a beggar when I first laid my eyes on her. You certainly did. Oh, the poor lass.
Now that you mention it.
I was on my way to Kieferberg, you see. That's when I saw her. She asked me if I knew someone named Hola. Oh, how fortunate. You ought to stay for the festival, Rosenmarine.
Of course.
Most certainly. Well, as much as I'd love to sit around and chat. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you all. It's a pleasure to know you too, Rosenmarine. We'll be on our way then. Come, Rosmarine. Goodbye. Ooh. I guess we lucked out there. I guess we picked the right options. Maybe we won't burn at the stake this playthrough. Talk to Rosenmarine. Talk where? Talk where? Oh, here. Little eyeballs in the tree.
For goodness sake.
Have you completely lost your wits, Rosmarine? I'm sorry, Elise. I knew you had a bird's nest for a brain, but this is too much. Well... You know what you did. Sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to. I was chasing after Flock, you see.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sakes, Rosmarine. Why not let him frolic about? That's what goats do.
Oh, but
He took the laundry I was tending to right out of my hands. I couldn't let him ruin your sheets. Right, well... We didn't do too bad convincing the townsfolk, I'd say.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to trouble you. Forget it, Rosmarine. It's all right. I'm telling you, it's fine, Rosmarine. I feel all I've done so far is trouble you. Which isn't a complete lie now, is it? Yet, I do enjoy your company, so...
Elise.
Anyhow, We ought to keep our stories straight.
Maybe if we tell them I came to lend you a hand with work.
This is it.
That's it, Rosmarine!
Huh?
All right.
Alright, listen carefully. Granny Holla told me about you and her auntie long ago. Your grandmother is Granny Holla's auntie, which makes us distant cousins. So, you heard about the festival and came about to Kieferberg to meet Granny Holla. Last Saturday, we just so happened to bump into each other by the crossroads. You asked me about Granny Holla, and that's how we met.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand, Elise. How does that relate to what I said?
Why, you liked Kieferberg so much you wanted to stay and lend a hand.
Oh,
You're a kind, charitable, loving soul who wants to help with the festival. That'll keep him from asking too many questions, I'd wager.
I think that's a great idea,
All
Elise.
right.
This being said, Rosmarine, you're going home after nightfall, you hear? I don't want you hanging about these folks too much.
All right, Elise.
Did it.
We're making it happen right now then. Let's go.
Yes.
Party talk. Oh, head back to work. Okay, party talk. Tea. We must be careful, Rosmarine. These folks are all nosy and ill-tempered. We don't want to make this situation any worse, understood?
Yes, Elise. We'll be good. You'll see.
I have no doubt. Maybe... What's our bread situation? Maybe we gotta buy some more bread. Ooh, no. Or... I guess we just eat this one loaf. That's good. Okay. Now I guess we go talk to people again? Full of surprises today, aren't you, Elise? My, who's this lass? I'd like to introduce you to my cousin from Premeldorf.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rosenmarine.
You don't mean to tell me Hola still has family in Premeldorf? She did, but... I wouldn't want to speak on Rosmarine's behalf, but...
My granny has already passed, so...
I see. That's rather unfortunate. You're from a humble home, I can see that much.
Oh, truly. I've always been rather...
Why, aren't we all from humble homes, Mrs. Bertha? Truly, Bertha, we hardly know the lass. Can't be calling people poor in front of them. My, people take offenses to everything these days. Eek. Boomer take, Bertha, boomer take. Oh, we should probably save too. So this is your cousin, Elise?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Rosenmarine.
We were discussing the flower crowns for the festival, Elise. I ought to make one for Rosenmarine too.
Oh, I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Don't be silly, Rosmarine. We want you to feel welcome. Be done with that scruffy hat of yours, too. I was surprised to hear you had a cousin, Elise. Linda and Lisbeth here told me everything just now. I still don't quite understand how she came to be in Kieferberg, however.
You see... I've always known I had an auntie named Hola in Kieferberg. I heard of the festival and decided to take my chances all.
Ah, well, that truly is wonderful, lass. Oh, but wasn't old Hola... Oh, would you look at the time? We're so busy. Oh, do enjoy the festival, dearie.
Thank you.
Oh, we're saved. Good thinking, Rosmarine. Let's save. Oh, yes. Okay. I wonder if these will lead the same way. Oh, they do. Taking pity on beggars now, are you, Elise? There's no need to be so crude, Elma. This penny beggar, Mrs. Elma, happens to be my cousin. How would you look at that? A cousin? I don't recall Hola having siblings, Elise. Of course she didn't. Can't you see the poor lass has lost her wits? you're being rather unreasonable, giving Kieferberg such a bad reputation. Why, you... Truly, Alma. I must say, that's no way to welcome Elise's cousin. I'm sorry. I feel I've been a bother. Not at all, lass. I apologize for this altercation. Allow me to introduce you. This is my cousin, Rosmarine. Rosenmarine! Alright, I'll acknowledge that was rather unfortunate of me. Welcome to Kieferberg, Rosenmarine. Thank you. Ooh, we're doing good. Puppy. What you doing, Grinia? Angelica, whatever your name is? Oh, it's you, the cookie lass. You know, Grinia, that's not something you'd usually... You're ugly, Elise. You're ugly. Why you? Is this your cat, Grinia? She's Mrs. Linda's. Her name is Leela. Oh, that's such a sweet name. Say, cookie lass. It's Rosenmarine, Grinia. Why is there a scarecrow on your shawl, Rosenmarine? Oh, this? My granny made it for me when I was just about your age. I keep it with me always because she isn't with me anymore, you see. Oh, I'm sorry. That's quite all right, Grinia. Since when are you so good with children, Rosmarine? You're an ugly old crone, Elise. You should learn from your cousin. Why, you little... Grinia? Maybe then your big nose will shrink and become nice and tiny, just like mine. Now, Grunya. Elise's nose isn't that pointy. That's it. We're leaving. Rosenmarine! Hmm? You're welcome to come play with me whenever you'd like. Oh, you're too kind, Grunya. Goodbye. Wonder if we can give her the toy. Ah, here it is. Doesn't seem to be working, huh? Guess it's broke, or either the toy's broken or just trying to use item there is broken. Wonder what... Keep close to me, alright? Of course! I wouldn't know what to do by myself, so... Let's see how this goes. It'll be fine, Elise. We are in this together. Which just so happens to be the problem. I like the little party talk feature. That's pretty fun. More people? Oh, how dreadful. Making a bigger deal out of this than you ought to, old Odely. You just call the old people old. Old Yachin, old Odely. What now? Old Wilhelm? Odely has caught wind of your cousin, Elise. Heard you're from Primeldorf, lass. Ah, yes, from a nearby village, in truth. And you're... She's the granddaughter of Granny Hola's auntie, Mrs. Odely. You've heard of her, I'm certain. I suppose... Old Hola did spend quite some time in Primeldorf, from what I recall. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I must say, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how you two met, Elise. We met by chance. Ah, but that's quite different from what you... Rosmarine's granny told her about me long ago, you see. Yes, I came here in hopes of finding my relatives. We bumped into each other by the crossroads last Sunday. She asked me if I knew of someone named Hola. Now that's a story worth telling, lass. Oh, I see. Did you hear that, old Odely? There's no need to fret. Alright, well... Welcome to Kieferberg, I suppose. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. More people. Have we seen the long-haired man before? Oh, we have. His name is Finn. There's the famed cousin. We heard all about her from Ariana. I keep wanting to say Ariane. Allow me to introduce you, Mr. Finn, Mr. Guido. This is my cousin, Rosmarine. It's a pleasure to meet you. Just in time for the festival, aren't you, lass? Oh, I've been hearing all about it. Make certain you make the most of it while you're here. Rosmarine's going to be helping me with work all week. Making your cousin work for her stay, Elise? doesn't surprise you in the least, does it?
No, Elise is very kind.
It was a joke, lass.
Oh,
You're very welcome in Kieferberg, Rosmarine.
it's Rosenmarine.
It's time we go, Rosmarine. Poor Rosenmarine. We have much to do. Poor Rosenmarine. Who's the job over here? Chickens or Kiss the Rat? We're gonna play Kiss the Rat, so I'm not gonna talk to them. Oh, ooh. The village overview. Cute. Now that is a face we've not seen before.
Ah, Mr. Gustav.
This is my cousin, Rosmarine.
It's Rosenmarine.
A cousin? I had no idea you had family besides old Hola, Elise. I do recall old Hola had an aunt someplace near Primeldorf. Welcome to Kieferberg, lass. I do hope you stay for the festival.
Oh, yes, I will.
I must say, I'm rather taken aback, Elise. It's not that much of a surprise, is it? Rosmarine came to meet me after her grandmother passed, that's all. Lass is right, there's no reason to fret.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't want to make anyone feel...
On the contrary, Rosmarine, it's the other way around, if anything. I'm certain you'll enjoy your stay, lass.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we've been doing so good today. Oh, Rosenmarine can help. You can bring her along to help you with tasks and get better rewards. It'll cost you 3 bread each time, which will make tasks easier and avoid raising suspicion. Ooh. Ooh, so maybe it's harder to raise suspicion with her. Okay. What you doing, Freya? Oh, don't push me.
Goodness gracious, Elise.
There's no need to make such a fuss, Freya.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to meet you. My name's Freya. I'm a friend of Elise's here in Kieferberg. Oh, I'm Rosenmarine. What a wonderful name. Rosenmarine. It's nice meeting you too, Freya.
She's my cousin, Freya, from Primeldorf.
From Primeldorf? Oh, you simply must come and dance with us. Of course, Freya. Everyone keeps talking about this festival. I'm very much looking forward to it. There's so much to show you. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I know. Why don't you two come have dinner tonight?
Tonight won't work, Freya. She's lending me a hand at home, tidying up Granny Hola's old bits and pieces.
Oh, that's quite all right. It's such a shame, though. I very much appreciate the invitation, Freya.
Oops. Okay, log. Of course you will. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't miss anything then. I thought I accidentally skipped something.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. Tell me if you need anything, both of you.
Don't work yourself into the ground now.
You too, Elise.
Okie dokie then. I guess we didn't check the well. Oh, and there's someone over here. Dorothea? My, Elise, who's this lass? This is my cousin, Rosmarine.
Rosenmarine!
Just imagine, like, Rosemarine's simmering on the side. Like, that's not my name! Oh, I could have sworn it was just you and old Hola. She'd always said I had an auntie in Primeldorf. Rosenmarine's, that's auntie's granddaughter. You're very welcome in Kieferberg, Rosenmarine. You simply must stay for the festival.
Of course.
Oh, I'd best gather the laddies for class now.
You're a teacher, Mrs. Dorothea?
Oh, I teach them some basic reading, writing, and numbers is all. All right, Mrs. Dorothea, we'll be on our way now. It was a pleasure to meet you, Rosenmarine.
You too, Mrs. Dorothea.
To the well. No one. that's all that's... Oh, we didn't go to the church and see Lebkuchen and introduce them. And then we'll play Kiss the Rat. Oops, if I don't run into a wall first. But who's this, Elise? That look on her face means trouble, I can tell. Oh, good day. This is my cousin, Rosmarine Lebkuchen. A cousin? My cousin, yeah. She's a distant cousin from Primeldorf. We're related to Granny Holazantes, you see? Is my lying that bad? No. Stick to the story, Elise. Keep it together. It's all in your head. I'm here for the festival. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rosmarine. I'm Lebkuchen. Oh, it's Rose and Marine, actually. I've fallen into the habit of calling her Rosmarine. A habit? Oh, not a habit. I didn't mean to call it. Has Elise shown you about town yet, Rose and Marine? Not yet. I just showed you the whole town. I only got here on Saturday, and we've been at home mostly. Saturday? I did mean to introduce you to. I've no doubt, Elise. She knows. It's no use. She sees right through me. I spend most of my time here, Rose and Marine. You know where to find me. Thank you, Miss Lebkuchen. Oh, Lebkuchen is fine. Don't let Elise work you too hard, you hear? Very funny, Leb. Well, I'm probably gonna get an earful from her later. Okay. Oh, talk.
So you weren't lying, Melly.
I told you, I know what I saw.
What did you tell these two, Melissa?
Maybe it's best we don't annoy her, Elise.
You shush it, Rosmarine.
Oh, won't you and your cousin play Kiss the Rat with us, Elise?
Fine. But I only saw one bread highlighting. I wonder what it means by 3x bread. I guess if we die, we'll find out. We can play with you, I suppose.
Oh, a game?
You stay close to me, Rosmarine.
Ako kogrunya.
Gross, I don't want this stinky rat anywhere near me. Kiss the rat! Kiss the rat! Start to. Ooh, and little Rose and Marine is on the side. Cute. Blue pass, yellow pass. Blue pass E, yellow pass R. Okay. Blue pass E, yellow pass R. You know, I didn't expect it to be baseball. Okay. Ooh. 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 Oh gosh, it's getting fast. Oh, Rosemary saved me! Oh, shoot. I got so excited that she saved me that I messed up the next one. Okay. You know, I don't think we did too bad, though. Okay, round two. We got this. Yellow. Oh, it's slow now. I'm thinking the fast speed. Okay. Getting faster. Oh, crap. Ooh, we did good that one. Thankfully, Rosemarine saved me from one. Ooh! A again, baby. We got skill today. Or luck. Maybe it's beginner's luck. Don't try again. We win!
Not bad. Oh, that was so much fun. You should come play with us again, Rose and Marine. Here you go, Elise.
How do these children have money for me?
This silly game's almost worth playing, I suppose. Oh, I can't wait for next time.
And is this dusk? I really love the icon symbols. They're so beautiful.
Oh. It's best you head on home now, Rosmarine. Folks have had enough of you for one day. Oh, it was so much fun, Elise.
You say so.
I'll see you at home then.
Well, we got some people to talk to. Ooh, and we gotta buy bread. Ooh, romantic dates available and a task available. Well, we're not gonna do the task. We're gonna go to the date. We're gonna keep going with Lebkuchen and hope we don't sacrifice her.
Can't be straining yourself like that, Marielle. Is everything alright? Oh, Mechtilda's making too much of it, Elise.
It's an awful lot of work, Mariella, and you're not as young as you used to be.
Oh, but what would I be doing with my time if not lending a hand at the festival? I'm slower than I was in my youth, but I can still be of help. You could always share some of the workload with Freya, Mrs. Marielle. Not with me. I couldn't even lend a finger, not with this trimmer of mine. Oh, we aren't what we used to be, are we, Mechtilda? That we're not, old lass.
Well, good luck being old.
Oh, that windstorm was a terrible, dreadful thing.
I see we're still blabbering on about that windstorm.
Tell me about it, Elise. You two ought to take this very seriously. Old Stefan warned us on his deathbed, no less. That's why we can't trust his word, old Joachim. Old Stefan passed too early, that's what.
Let old Stefan rest.
What was it he said that was so important anyhow? Nonsense, Elise, that's what. You foolish folks will never learn. It's only natural you don't know, Elise. You were young. Old Stefan warned us of the arrival of the witch, no less.
Well, you know,
that Kieferberg would undergo many trials, that we would all... Oh, for goodness sake.
you're starting to sound like Elise, Marlin.
What's that supposed to mean, you? It's best we walk away, lass.
These old folks will never learn. I like how she said, for goodness sake. I saw the Muffy sign above my head, but I don't see Muffy.
Elias loves Adelie?
This must have been left by some guests, I guess. Mubby! Mubby, where are you? Why didn't you just stay with the kids? Oh! There you are.
Mommy.
It's you! It's pretzel time, Elise.
Goodness sake.
Oh, spare me, Maggie.
Mm.
I've waited all day, Elise. You promised me a pretzel. I promised you no such thing.
Oh.
I'm telling Father Hans then. Just you wait. Good luck with that, Mindy. I've already introduced her to everyone myself. Look at her face. Oh, my poor beggar cousin Rosmarine. They fell right for it. Every single one of them. She's not your cousin? Chloe, Elise. Even I fell for it. No. You've got it all wrong. What I meant was... I'd best go let all those folks know, huh? Oh, if only you'd give me a pretzel.
Pretzel it is. We were almost in the clear, Elise.
Oh, you keep your wretched mouth shut, Mindy, or else... Dare tell a soul about any of this and your gut is dead.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That's what I thought.
Oh, and it's fresh too? Oh, you're so generous, Elise. I mean, I got it yesterday, but fresh is in the eye of the beholder.
All right.
Are we clear, Murphy?
As long as you give me some grape juice tomorrow,
Puppy.
so I can drown you in it? Got it.
I best make certain I keep some aside for tomorrow. Okay. Guess let's talk to these people.
A summer child would do you no good anyhow. And you, Elise?
What about me, Mrs. Brunhilde?
Old Hola brought her to Kieferberg in the summer, I believe. She told me I was born a few weeks after the summer solstice.
How are you to know when you were born?
Granny Hola ought to have known Mrs. Lorelei.
You were adopted, to be fair, but...
Oh, but weren't you brought here as a baby?
She was, so I suppose old Hola couldn't have been wrong.
I can't say it's very polite of you to be discussing such things.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elise. I was asking them about the townsfolk, with my baby coming and everything. My, you always take everything so seriously, Elise.
Let's go buy some grape juice.
Okay, I was like, it's taking a long time for the text to pop up.
Oh, it's you. Elise, was it?
I'm buying. Ooh, maybe we should sell that toy too. We still have 8 matches, so we'll buy 2 more matches. Because it's only 1 tiffle per match, and we've almost 100. Buy a grape juice. Then I'm worried about the sanity thing. You know what? No, we're not gonna buy any yet.
Are you sure that's all, sweetheart?
Actually, I'm gonna sell this toy horse. Ooh, 10. Okay. You know what? Maybe we are. We're gonna buy. We're gonna buy this one. We've got a lot of money right now, and then we'll buy bread with the rest. Okay.
Are you sure that's all? Bye. Let me know if you need anything else, precious.
Got it. Got some lumber you carrying, huh? Where's your cousin? Headed home already?
She's had her fill of Kieferberg for one day's all.
A heaven sent, Elise. That's what she is. It's not every day you discover a cousin, is it? Must say, I'm glad you're no longer on your own, lass.
Ah, I suppose you're right, Mr. Finn.
Of course he's right, Elise. Family's what's most important. Always full of cheer, aren't you? That's what logging does to you. Logger, that's the word. They're loggers. Working with Gustav's what keeps us in good spirits, I'd say. Vlad has more cheer than all of Kieferberg and Primeldorf combined. Must run in the family, wouldn't you say? Freya could very likely run the festival all by herself, don't you agree? Logging included, no doubt. I'd wager she could carry an entire cart of logs all the way to Kieferberg. What is she, a horse? Oh, you know, I didn't think to check the stable, but I'm not going back there now.
On your way home, Elise? Not yet, Mrs. Linda. Say, have you got any cheese or milk from Lisbeth?
No, I haven't.
Her goats have fallen ill, you see.
Oh.
She stopped by earlier to take back the cheese I got from her. Said it's best we don't eat it.
I see.
Lord knows what's wrong with her goats. Oh, I wouldn't forgive myself if my boys fell ill. I'm certain Mrs. Lisbeth didn't mean any harm, Mrs. Linda. Of course not, Elise. What a thing to say. These things happen, but... You see...
No, I don't think I do, Mrs. Linda.
I often wonder. Lisbeth's husband was still with us.
Mrs. Linda! Are you accusing her of poisoning her husband?
Oh, I know.
let's pretend I didn't say that, Elise. Yeah, let's. Whew. That's a good problem to have, lad. Is everything all right, Mr. Gustav? Eugen here will have his hands tied with his business all week. It's a matter of when we're to do it, truth be told. The horses will need some rest, that's for certain. For all we know, we might have to pull those carts ourselves. I best make certain I keep busy tomorrow, then. You need to feed up on a lot more pig roast before you be carrying even a single log, Elise. He's right, Elise. You ought to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. I'm stronger than I look, Mr. Eugen. Old age doesn't wait for anyone, Elise. Eat plenty and don't work yourself into the ground, you hear? Oh, there are people. Could have sworn your cousin was meant to be helping, Elise. She's passing time until I meet her, Mrs. Ludwig. Mr. Ludwig. We're bracing ourselves to go on patrol, lass. Make sure you're home before then, you hear? They'll have each other on their way up to the peaks from now on, lads. Truly, there's no need to worry, Mr. Bernhard. I'm glad that's the case, Elise. We must look after each other. Of course, Mr. Ludwig. Still, can't say I'm looking forward to going on patrol every night. Every night? Folks need some peace of mind, lass. Ah, I see. Are you the sick goat? Well, I guess to the church then. There are mysteries to uncover in Kieferberg. Like how Lisbeth killed her husband. Lebkuchen! Here she is. Ooh. It's okay, we'll live. I'll spend some time with her. You'll start to grow roots standing there all day, Lebkuchen. Why, I'd make for a rather pretty flower, don't you think?
For goodness sake.
Oh, Lebkuchen. A little cheery for this time of day, don't you think? You're the one who had an eventful day, Elise. Too eventful for my taste, even. There's plenty to tell me about then, isn't there? Why, I think not. I came here to spend time with you, Leb.
Elise.
Now sit. Sit. Right there. Sit, sit. Making Leb, like, pat my head. Now this is what I came here for. I'm not gonna lie, I do the same thing when I go home and I see my parents. I, like, sit on the couch toward my mom so she'll pat my head. LOL. Beat standing, wouldn't you say? I spoil you a little too much, I say. Spoil me more. Not like I'd have it any other way anyhow. You're telling me all about it later, Elise. About those shoes, and about that lass. All right, all right. Not one more word about this nonsense now, you hear? Fine. Still, Elise, I thought you knew. Knew what? About what happened earlier today. Oh, it's probably best I tell you about it later.
Lebkuchen!
Lebkuchen?
For goodness sake.
To think you're a proper nun. More like an imp. You're truly so easy to tease, Elise. For goodness sake, gotta say the tagline. Don't tell me if you don't want to, Leb. There's nothing to tell, Elise. I know you, Lebkuchen, but I won't force you. You can tell me when you're ready. Whenever that is. Well, I'll be waiting for you by the fountain tomorrow afternoon, so...
See you later, Elise.
Don't be late, Elise. I wonder if I'd picked the other option if she would have told me. Why can't she be honest with me? This is making me more frustrated than it should. Oh, the little heart. The little heart zoom in thingy was so cute. Hey, now it's nighttime. Oh crap, and I'm gonna die of starvation. Okay, we gotta go buy some bread. On your way home, Elise?
Quite late, I'm aware.
Our fellas are out on patrol for a reason, lass. Still not certain it's a good reason, if I'm honest.
Me too, Mr. Gustav. I must say I don't quite see the use of it.
Gustav here just doesn't want to make the rounds, I think. I'd say getting a good night's sleep would do us all better, is all. Old Johan's preaching does more harm than good. He could be right, for all we know. I struggle to fear something I haven't yet seen, Wilhelm.
Truly, there's no such thing as a witch.
My only comfort is knowing it'll keep Freya well rested.
You too, Elise.
You and your cousin can sleep comfortably tonight. Lebkuchen at the bakery. Get that free bread. Okay. I hope she gives me some free bread. Okay. I'm just gonna walk around town real quick, see if anybody's here. I'm not eating anything because I don't think I have any bread. And I don't want to use my health items. Oops, not map. Items. I've only got some grapes, and I want to save them because they'll heal me. Because we're about to go to the Nidosphere or whatever. I guess probably most people are asleep. Oh, there's one person.
You'll get another earful staying in town until this late, Elise. Isn't it quite late for you too, Mrs. Matilda?
Oh, dearie. Mornings were never my favorite.
Sam!
Your grandmother shared the sentiment, didn't she? She did take her time going to bed, that's true. Old Hola truly was full of surprises. And secrets.
Secrets, Mrs. Matilda?
Why, yes. Gretel and I were always wondering what was on her mind. She was quite withdrawn at times, you see.
I suppose she was, yes.
Gretel was the only one she'd confide in.
Lebkuchen's granny does talk about her a great deal, that's for certain.
Can't take old Johan's foolery to heart, Elise. You lasses are different from when I was your age, and that's the way it ought to be.
True. Maybe your elders weren't as narrow-minded, Mrs. Matilda.
Oh, you wouldn't know, dearie. We're going to get bread now. Okay. Lebby, I'm starving. Please give me extra. And I have a friend now.
Don't you start, Lebkuchen. I am not explaining myself again. My lips are sealed. You can stand there looking at me all you want. She's a rather sweet lass, I must say. Lebkuchen. I know you, Elise. She's my cousin. There's nothing more to it. Oh, could you say that again? She's, you know. No, I don't know, Elise. That's why I'm asking. Now that we got that out of the way, won't you tell me who she is? She says she's a traveler. I found her hiding in my granary on Saturday. Traveler? I'm not convinced either, Leb. But I felt sorry for the poor lass. She says she'll be leaving right after the festival, so it's only temporary. What does she come here to do? She won't tell me much herself. I had no intention of bringing her to Kieferberg, but she graced us with her presence, I suppose. I had to think of something right there and then. Elise, I shouldn't be housing a stranger, let alone putting myself in harm's way for her, but I understand, Elise. Leb, I also understand what you're telling me is a half-truth at best. Here's your bread. You'll let me know if you need more, won't you? Yes, 2 bread. Okay. Nice. I trust you all the same, Elise. You don't have to help me, Leb. You know that. Yet here I am. Look at me, Elise. I do trust you. I need you to know that. All right. Stay out of trouble now. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, did we get a heart piece from Levy early? One from Rosenreed. Only one Lebkuchen heart. Okay. The bakery. Gonna buy.
bundle of cookies made with different toast fillings and toppings. I didn't know Lebkuchen was a food. Now I want some. We've got some money, so guess we'll buy it. See ya. Okay, now we'll eat. Sorry, everyone, you had to watch us starve. Oh, nice. Okay. Look, we're good now. Leb. A mouse. A little mouse is... Ooh, gross. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm stuck on the rocks. I guess I'm not gonna save again yet. Probably gonna say don't wander too far. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I can go to the woodland. Oh. Woodland. I wonder what that old hag was trying to tell me. Oh, okay. Guess we just need to go home now. I guess let's save again really quick before we talk to Rose and Marine. Yeah.
Elise.
There you are, Elise. It's quite late, isn't it?
For goodness sake.
Spare me the earful, Rosmarine. What's there to sweep out here after nightfall anyhow?
I'm sorry.
I was keeping myself busy until you came home is all. And Flock here was amusing himself chasing after the broom.
Look.
Aren't you, Flock?
Oh.
What's for supper then?
Yes.
Oh, I made grape soup.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Soup? I figured we could both use something hearty. We have eggs. What about the eggs?
Of course.
I cooked those too. I thought we could toast some of yesterday's bread to have with them. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry,
Did I do something wrong? Eggy toast ought to be enough for today, I suppose. Do you not like soup? Let's head inside, Rosmarine. What? It's nothing.
Oh, but
Elise, wait.
I'm also confused.
It's tastier than it looks, isn't it?
Although I will warn you, if you do the demo, when you buy the full version of the game, you then have to do the first day all over again. So I did have to replay up to the point where the video started. Which, that was like the third time I'd played through it, so it was a little tiring at that point. But it's really fun.
Could have been worse, that's for certain. Anything tastes good when you're hungry, I find.
True.
I suppose today went well, all things considered. I best keep an eye on her, lest those folks...
sorry,
Say, Elise, I've been meaning to ask you something. Those shoes you found this morning?
now that you mention it.
What about them? You still haven't told me much about them. I've seen them before in my dreams, a long time ago.
Okay, time to take the shoes off.
In your
I'm
dreams?
sorry,
Elise, is there something you're not telling me? I don't know where to start, Rosmarine. I've been avoiding thinking about it, but this morning in Kieferberg,
It's fate, Elise.
Our fates, Elise. They're finally starting to align. Huh?
Oh, creepy music. Okay.
Never mind.
Marine.
I saw an old hag, Rosmarine. She told me about this patron saint in the woods. That he grants folks wishes if they bring him gifts. So it's true after all. You've heard about this before? Carry on, carry on.
Okay, getting a little creeped out, Rosmarine.
She said I must bring him 3 gifts that
Tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Okay.
Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. What else did she say? Did she mention your fate?
For goodness sake!
Rosmarine, you're scaring me with all this nonsense.
Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, Elise.
How do you know about all this?
It's an old folktale my granny used to tell me.
A folktale?
Carry on now. What else did she say?
She mentioned finding a dwelling in the woods. That he will grant my wish if I bring him the 3 gifts made from these testaments.
You told her your wish, didn't you?
I did, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's...
Don't tell me.
I'm sorry.
You can't tell other folks about your wish, Elise.
Out with it!
Rosmarine, you have to tell me what's going on.
Oh, that's...
All I know is what my granny told me, but... I can tell you all about it, Elise. I can help you.
Rose and Marine.
Rosmarine, I need to think about this.
I'll be here tidying up. You can ask me anything you like.
All right. Talk to Rose and Marine about the gifts. I can't leave without talking to Rosmarine. I'll get to the bottom of this. Rosmarine,
You don't have to look so frightened, Elise.
this is all very overwhelming, is all.
Oh, Elise, isn't fate such a wonderful thing?
Enough of that, Rosmarine. What are these testaments and gifts?
Oh, of course. In order to meet him, you're going to have to gather the testaments to your resolve. These are tools and ingredients you'll have to use when crafting the gifts. It's common courtesy to bring your host nice gifts when visiting, isn't it?
Huh.
Ah, there's also the trials, but I can tell you all about his folktale later.
All right, then. For now, I want to know... Alright then, for now, I want to know... What is the tender flesh? I don't quite like the sound of it, but...
Oh, you're the one making it sound bad, Elise. The tender flesh represents your body. Vessel for your soul, so to speak.
A representation of my own flesh, then.
All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body. It's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. It can be a nail clipping or a strand of hair.
Oh, okay, that's less scary than, like, a finger, but it's still weird.
What's important is the connection between you and the symbolic vessel.
Symbolic vessel. Rosmarine... Okay, what is the sweetest nectar, then? It's not as though I don't have an idea, but I don't quite like it.
It represents your vitality, Elise. Your essence.
You don't mean...
All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body.
Part of my mortal body, huh? Okay.
I know what you're thinking. That could be it, if that's what you're inclined to bring him, but...
What is it, Rosmarine?
These are meant as proof of your resolve, first and foremost. It's your determination that's most important, Elise.
Huh. Rosmarine, what is the good company? I don't even know what to think of this one.
You should meet him when your soul is at its most vulnerable, Elise.
At its most vulnerable?
Granny used to say good company brings one's innermost self to light. One's true face, in other words.
Rosmarine, I'm not sure I understand.
Why, it's love, Elise.
Love?
Love reveals all, wouldn't you say?
Suppose.
I need time to think. I still can't wrap my head around this nonsense, Rosmarine. That's all right, Elise. I'll be here if you have any more questions. I think I need a moment. Bringing him gifts made out of testaments? And I'm supposed to find these somewhere. Where?
Oh, okay, so now I just have to go to bed. But I'm curious about, like, shoot, I had to use another match.
Oh, yes, this is what I'm looking for. More fireflies.
I wonder if there's just one every day? Golden girl.
Just another girl with a wish. Doesn't everyone have a wish or two? Not all that made him do. I was once what you'd call the good company, despite these red shoes.
Oh. Oh, and I see she's got a gash along her neck.
Okay. The object of her affections, I suppose. What are you talking about? I was forsaken in his den by the one I loved. Whoever you bring to keep him company. Bear in mind, this will be their fate. Good company.
Okay, don't want to kill Lebkuchen. I really don't want to sacrifice any of them, but now, you know, Rosamarine's a little bit, so maybe her. She a little witchy. I hope my lantern doesn't go out when I go back inside. Let's see if there's somebody out there. Let's make sure I... Hey, Flock, what are you doing?
There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh?
Oh, okay. I think she said that to him last time, too.
Suppose I have to chop some more wood soon. Just when I'd gotten rid of all these pesky splinters and blisters.
Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. And I feel like in the demo, I saw fireflies on this stump, but when I played through for the full game, they weren't there, so I didn't miss anything this time that I'm aware of, but I guess I could have. Alright, let's just go to bed. We checked the other places. We'll just assume we found everything we were supposed to. I hate that I had to use 2 matches, though. Oh. What am I looking at here? Girl with one eye in the middle of a gate with a tree behind her. Okay, what's happening? Granny Hola used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. Did we go in her room yet? Nope. Saint Valpurga, protect me, please! This thing's still not working. Okay. Just wondered if anything was different. I guess I can just check this out at any time. I guess it's supposed to be a clue to something. But I wonder what. Is it a clue that my granny oops, that my granny was a witch? Okay. I guess let's just go to bed then. Gifts, huh? I'd best go to bed. I'll make sense of this all tomorrow. Okay, scary nighttime.
For goodness sake!
I can't sleep. I can't stop thinking about all this nonsense.
I hate that feeling.
Ooh, everything that old hag told me about the testaments, the gifts, about him. Rosmarine told me too. At find it hard to believe, but maybe it's true. If I do gather these testaments, if I do find my way to him, maybe I can finally leave this wretched town and live the life I'm meant to live.
Now that you mention it,
Start anew, someplace far, far away. This could very well be my chance for happiness.
We just talked to a dead girl. I don't know about that.
let's go!
Alright then.
I ought to at least try. I have to go to the woodland and find out, right now.
Aren't there patrols, you know? At night? If there's any more fireflies. I'm just gonna give a little look-see. There's nothing, it will cut to the next bit. Okay, there was nothing. I checked every place that I could think of to check, and now we're in the woodland.
Let's see if what that old hag said is true.
Keep it together, Elise.
I have to at least give it a try.
Ew. Ugh, look at that gross tree face. Ew. Why is your first thought not to, like, leave?
So, this is the woodland. I ought to find him. I ought to be brave.
No, I say we turn around and leave. Oh. Okay. I like the little ting sound it makes. I wonder if it's a symbol. What am I looking at here?
What is this?
Is this wretched place? Yeah. I'd best be careful. This could be dangerous.
You're only just now having this thought? Find the secret in the woods.
Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Ay.
Shoot, I'm gonna die. Oh. Fear. Okay, well, guess they're moths?
This got their attention, I suppose. Better be careful moving forward.
Okay.
Mubby? What in the... Have you met the witch? She's so very eager to meet you again, would you believe? The witch, you say? Your paths are bound to cross before long, but I have my doubts you'll last long in the black wilderness. Wait! What in the Lord's name?
Okay, sanity's going down. That hand, just little fingers creeping up there.
Such a foul smell.
Moth-eaten and frayed, an old dress rests in its blood-soaked grave. Ew. Like that. Guess let's eat the grapes. Wow, those moths did a lot of damage. I have some health items. Guess we're gonna be using that before long. Oh, and look at the... Ew, look at the gross moon! Like the vampire moon up in the corner. Okay. Oops. Oops. No. Run. Can't catch me. And yet, further we go. Okay. Okay, good matches. Can I... Candles don't just light, huh? Ew, look at the eyeballs trees. I only just now noticed a lot of eyeballs. A lot of eyeballs. Well, I guess this is it. The red glowing... Is not it? Where am I supposed to go? I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. It's a puzzle. There's a shiny thing up there. There's fireflies over here. Need to figure out. Okay. Figure out how to get down to the fireflies too. Mushroom. What does it do? So it's a food item. Its toxicity is said to rejuvenate one's body. I don't think that's true. Oh, now I have to remember how to get over there. Okay. Yes. Nice. Okay. I have to drink some grape juice or something.
Take heed. She's taking advantage of you. Who is? That creature. She goes hungry. It's you she wants. Your flesh. The witch. Don't allow her to interfere with your wish. How would she interfere exactly? Wait! Interference, she says? I'm getting a fancy kerchief.
I'm getting some bad vibes about Rosemary, okay? Well, at least we can say... It's that symbol again!
What in the Lord's name?
There are so many. I must find a way to distract them.
Please don't come for me yet. Please let me save first. Thank you. Okay. I guess let's see what the kerchief does. I guess I can sell it. A pretty kerchief daintily embroidered and hemmed with delicate lace. It may sell for a reasonable price. Man, the witching hour is kind of scary. Oh, there's something in it. Another mushroom. Well, at least we have some health items. This is good. Simply lighting it may not be enough. I remember this from the trailer. Maybe I just have to lead them over here. Probably not a bad idea to find it first, though. Nothing in this one. Oh, no, there's something in this one. Pick it up, then. Oh, more matches. Oh, that's good. I guess I got a lot more at some point. Nothing in this one, though. Oh, two. Those moths are too far away to notice this flame. If I could alert them somehow or bring them with me. Ugh. Okay. Alright, we know what we must do. Okay. Run, run, run. Run, girl. Run faster. Run, 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 run. Okay. I guess there's like probably 2 batches of them. Yeah. Gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. What about the third one, though? Gonna clear out now? Wow, our sanity's not doing very well. You know, that's fair, though. We've been through a lot today.
Looks like a doe's remains. I've never seen such a thing before.
The pristine skeletal remains of a doe. Every bone barren of any kind of life. Ooh. Ewy. And all these symbols again. And look at the carvings. Ew, and the tree faces. Oh, and we're still going farther in. Okay. I would have turned around a long time ago. More matches. That's good. We can save again. let's not go this way yet. Another doe. These look different, don't they? Pristine skeletal remains of a doe. Its entrails alone left intact. Oh, so it's not a ribbon I see on the ground. Grody. What should I do about the moths? I don't see a candle. Maybe I just have to keep... No, don't be coming towards me, please. Those aren't going anywhere. I must find a way to lure those butterflies off the carcass. And I light... I've been spotting these scribbles scattered about. Are these people? Engraved deep into the rocky surface are several familiar shapes reminiscent of human life. Can I light this on fire? Nope. I wonder what I'm supposed to do then. What about over here? Okay, so I do just have to keep running. I just have to keep running. Oh, they follow you over here. Don't leave me alone for a second, though. We golden maidens aren't to be sneered at. You'll understand in time, I'm certain. Why would you say that? My, you can't possibly think he'll give you his blessing. I was told otherwise. Oh, such naivete. How amusing you are. Can't wait to welcome you. An infuriating character. Leather purse. Oh, we're gonna have to... Let's... apply an ointment. Maybe save the oil. Maybe save the oil. Oh gosh. Where am I supposed to go? Oh gosh, they're gonna kill me. Come on now. Oh. Oops. Ew. Oh. You know what, on that note, maybe this is a good place to end the game for today. No, let's try one more time. Oh, so it's gonna tell me that no matter which way I go. So let's try going this way this time then. Oh, no. That's not a candle. Crap. Got quite a few mushrooms. Devouring that thing, huh? Looks like I could lure all those butterflies here to clear the path. Okay, well that's good to know. Aren't you all supposed to go here? Matches. So let's use the ointment. Okay, well at least we figured it out this time. Come on. Ooh, you're so awful. Gosh. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, I almost died. Okay. Alright, now we go back the other way. Got a lot of mushrooms, so let's just eat some of them. Okay. Now we'll go get the memory. Okay. You know, we're making our own fortune. fortune by just getting stuff. Okay. Probably gonna need to drink that oil soon or something. I like that drawing with the eyeball on it. I guess the fatal blow wasn't an ending? I don't know. I guess we'll know for certain when we check our closet later. Is it gonna say the same thing as people? Okay. Yeah. It's like a human tree thing. Okay. Is that my head? Dang, Willies, you're kind of greedy if you're still here, still trying. Those hearts. Oh, okay. You've come to me at last. Don't be frightened, Elise. Come closer. I don't want to, though. Why do you have my head in a basket?
What is this?
In the Lord's name? You've done well to find your way into these woods. It's imperative, Elise, that you listen to me closely. He's once more trying to take you away from me, but not for long. Wait, is the head talking? What's happening? Take this basket now. You ought to gather the gifts in it, Elise. The gifts, you say? Find your way to him, deeper into this grove of mine. Only then may your wish come to fruition, my beloved. I'm so confused.
What is this?
What are you? I will guide you to him, Elise. You ought to trust my word. Your precious wish will be safe with me. How am I to find him? You, Elise, are my kin, my triumph, my beloved progeny. Give me some True Blood vibes there. What he's done to me is no matter. All I want is you. Got a basket. Do you think we just like dump the head out? Granny! I will allow him and his pets into my woodland once more. I will allow him to tempt you, to toy with you. What are you? All for the greater good, my beloved. So that we can be reunited. So that I can bear life in my womb once more.
I'm losing my wits!
Yeah! I need to get out of here. So I can retrieve what's mine. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh! My lord. Oh gosh. This is bad, y'all. Okay, I guess now we just have to run. Oh my gosh, stupid hands. Stupid hands. I guess if you missed the girl earlier, you could have maybe grabbed her then. Oh. Okay. Let's use an item. I think we collected all these mushrooms earlier. Man, we're a little low. Let's, I guess. Okay, that's good. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Please jump, please jump, please jump. Oh my gosh. Ah, ah. Are we out? Are we out? Are we out? Oh. 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 What in the Lord's name? What was that thing?
Keep it together, Elise.
I need to get a grip and go home to Rosemary. Really? That's your first thought? After all the weird cryptic things we heard about witches and people trying to eat us or something. Use the basket menu to check on your progress gathering the tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Make sure you've put them all in your basket before the end of the week to meet him and grant Elisa's wish. It's not a lot of time to fall in love. Ow. Oh. Maybe I need to put a Lebkuchen cookie in there. Hmm? Flock. Flock. What are you doing here? Oh, Flock's seen some things. I thought you'd be in the greenery or out and about. Goodness. I don't feel so good. What is it, Flock? I don't like the way he's staring at me. Ugh, go away, you're gross. What are you?
Elise.
Elise.
Rose and Marine.
Rosmarine? What are you doing here? Okay. He was staring at me cryptically. I was out on a walk.
But
This late at night? What is it, Flock? Come, let's go home, Rosmarine. I don't want to stay here a minute longer.
oh, but I.
Elise, wait! Tuesday. Oh, gosh. It's morning already? I suppose I really did go to the woodland, didn't I? I don't know what to think of all that, but both Rosmarine and the old hag, neither were lying, it seems. I ought to pull myself together. It's best I head out for work now. I'll lose my wits if I keep... Rosmarine and Flock. What are they doing out there? Okay, actually, we're gonna save. And we're gonna call it here. Oh, wait. Dang it, they're out here. I was trying to save my game. You two are always making merry, huh?
Good morning, Elise.
Creepy goat. Good morning to you too, Flock. I picked some mushrooms this morning, Elise. We can have them for breakfast. Say, Rosmarine, you put Flock away in the greenery last night, right?
Of course.
I think he's taken a liking to it, too. I always leave the door a little ajar, just in case.
I see.
Is that so?
Elise.
Is everything alright, Elise? You seemed to be on edge last night, too. It's nothing, Rosmarine. I had strange dreams is all. I know you went to the woods, Elise.
I'm sorry,
You don't have to tell me about it. You know now, don't you, that I'm speaking the truth?
Elise.
Anyhow, come along, let's head to work. You're taking me to town? We have to stick to our story, don't we? Come now, let's head to town.
Elise.
Wait for me, Elise. Before anything else happens, alright, we're gonna call it here. We made it through Monday, barely. That was wild. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Give it a like, give it a share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!